Over a million people have heard the story about how my mother basically sold me and my older brother for a beater car. So, in honor of my wonderful mother's birthday today, I figured that I'd share more stories about her. That's right, guys, it's time to talk more about my mommy issues. Now, you might be confused because in my last video, I talked about how my mom did not even bother showing up to the court hearing and how my dad got full custody of me. So, how do I have more stories about my mother? Well, my mom eventually did decide that she wanted to be a mother, probably because she got pregnant with my younger half brother. So, my older brother and I started spending every weekend and every other holiday at my mom's house. And boy, do I have a lot of stories about her. To start, well, my dad never said anything bad about my mother while I was growing up because he wanted us to formulate our own opinions about her. My mom spent a lot of time trying to make us dislike my dad and my stepmom. In fact, she spent my whole childhood telling me that she fought so hard to get custody of us, and that the only reason she didn't get custody was because she didn't have any money, and that my dad had more money than her. I didn't find out the truth until I was an adult. The most memorable Christmas that I had at my mom's house was the one where my mom went outside drunk and tried to fistfight my stepmom while calling her the that stole her husband, all while my brothers and I watched through the window. Mind you, my stepmom and my dad met years after the divorce. And a quick reminder, my mom's the one that cheated on my dad, and she was currently living with the man that she cheated on my dad with. The cops almost had to be called. My mom forgot my birthday on several occasions. Now, this probably seems like it's not that big of a deal because, she was an absent mom to begin with, so what do you expect? Well, you know how I said that today is my mom's birthday? Tomorrow is mine. She forgot my birthday on several occasions, even though it's only the day after hers. Growing up, I hid all of my friends from my mother. Because to be blunt, she was really embarrassing. So, my mom didn't actually meet most of my friends until my high school graduation. She decided the best way to introduce herself to my friends was to walk up to us and say, "Guess who quit her job today?" No congratulations to me or my friends for graduating high school. All she did was talk about how she quit her job and how happy she was to be unemployed. I found out months later that the reason she quit her job was because she had an agreement with my dad to split my community college payments with him so that I wouldn't have to take out a student loan. She wanted an easy way out of the agreement. A few months after this happened, she called me drunk to tell me about how much she hated me and how horrible of a daughter I am. My dad came in the room while I was on the phone with her and loudly said, "Is that your mother calling to tell you about how she's going to help pay for your college?" And she hung up the phone. That was the last time I willingly talked to her, and the moment I cut her out of my life for good. It's now been 9 years. My life has been so much more peaceful without her. The next time I see this woman will be at her funeral. So happy birthday, Mom!